Look at this. They love superworms. It looks like candy to them, huh? This shed, look at this shed. There you go. That's like a glove, see? Oh, a little snort. I have some good news for Lola. She is pooping and eating and acting normal. What's going on, everybody? I'm super excited because you know what today marks? Today marks the 1 year anniversary of when I came here and I found Guapo almost dead. He was ripped to shreds because somehow the door was left open and Petro got in here and they had a colossal battle. And I didn't find him until I looked at Guapo and he had a bunch of little maggots pouring out of his body. There were scars here, there was gashes here and here, and his lip was shredded up. He still has, it looks like his salivary glands are affected. He's still got some scars right there, and you can see all this white. This was actually exposed bone on his ear. He had a deep, deep, deep gash into his dewlap right there that's sealed up. It's just incredible at how well this guy has completely healed in 1 year, and it's because of course, we've got great veterinarian at PGA Animal Clinic. Dr. Mike's awesome. My sister helped out. Look at all these scars here and here. I mean, Guapo was in bad shape, and I tell you, it's just incredible the level of like what they can take, because I honestly thought he was going to die. We were really worried about him. He wasn't able to eat. We had to give him fluids. It was nuts. Sorry, Guapo, I know I'm picking and getting things off of you right here, buddy, but it was horrible. You know, I got Guapo in August of 2004. It was a few months, it was about 8 months since I had moved to Florida, and I always loved these type of iguanas. I think they're just fascinating. This, of course, is a Cuban rock iguana. I got this animal from, it's a Uric bloodline, and it is just incredible little guy here. Him and Lola have been together for that long, but clearly, you know, he is now the master of this area, and we'll get to Lola in just a little bit. I have an update on her as well. But I just think Guapo is one of the nicest lizards I've ever met. He's just incredible. I absolutely trust him with anybody. I'm just getting some of this shed. Look at this shed. I love primping and pampering him a little. There you go. There you go. That's like a glove, see? Get it right off. Oh, a little snort, getting rid of a little salt there. They'll snort to get rid of salt. But he is just a great lizard. Do you see how amazing he is? I've never been bitten by him. He's never showed any type of aggression or defensiveness next to me. We have actually grown up together in Florida. This enclosure was built, wow, it would have been early 2005, and he has lived in this enclosure on the other side since then. Since he was large enough to not fit through these inch by half holes, him and Lola have been out here. And what was amazing is watching these iguanas grow up in such a large enclosure while they were so small. It was really kind of cool. I'd walk in, they were tiny. They were tiny, and they would run up to me and they'd crawl on me, and that was really unique and really a cool experience because they would actually just kind of hang out, and it was one of the ways in which I guess I tamed them, but they tamed themselves. And it's just, you know, there's been so much, there's so many videos. I mean, he's such a big part of the channel. We've grown together, learning about reptiles. You know, I learned more and more about this animal's behavior, and learned and met people who breed rock iguanas, and my friend Sam Pascucci, an old mentor, Bill Ninesling. They all taught me so much about these animals. Of course, Tom Crutchfield. But yeah, the Cyclura are just incredible. The Cuban rock iguanas, all the Caribbean island land iguanas, or rock iguanas. You know, the rhinos are also a part of that group as well. But more importantly, the fact that Guapo pulled through such a horrendous incident really got me thinking it'd be cool just to kind of revisit with him and show you guys how well he's doing. And look at this guy, just taking a little test, saying what's up. You know, it's just they're some of my favorite pet lizards. I think everyone should get a rock iguana if you got the space. They're just so cool, and I love them. And he eats so well. These guys are herbivores. They're going to eat plants. I say herbivores, and you know, then I go and contradict myself, because all herbivores, even Bambi in the woods there, will grab onto some protein if they need it. If it's easy to get. These guys, when they're young, will take more protein, and then they kind of switch to a more herbivorous diet. But even now, I can go get some superworms. In fact, why don't I show you? Let's go grab some superworms. I want to show you guys this because it's pretty interesting, and it's kind of cool to watch them do that, because it proves my point. Actually, we'll grab this. Oh, there's a little cherry head right there. Let's go get some of these guys right now, because I want to prove a point. These guys will take animal protein if it is readily available, even rodents. And in fact, Tom Crutchfield tells me he likes to feed his cyclura some rodents prior to breeding season. Here's some superworms from our friends at Fluker. Let's just go ahead and get a bunch of these. Oh, look, of course. Oh, there's my wife. Can't show that. She's sunbathing. Nice. There we go. We can also show you, everyone loves superworms, including these curly tails. Look at that. That's pretty funny, huh? All right, let's get back to business here. It's not a curly tail video. It's a Guapo cyclura video. Let's do this. I want to show you guys how I get them out. We need a lot, because I'm going to try and feed the rhino iguanas also. And the other cool thing is that Lola loves these guys. So everyone loves the superworms, and you can set it up to where you get deliveries every single week. And that's what I do here with mine. I got deliveries every week or every other week from our friends at Fluker. So that works out really well. But I have to be careful of these little guys, because it turns out I am allergic to their exoskeletons. And my goodness, it's itchy. If I touch these guys and then touch my face, bam, I blow up. It's not comfortable. In fact, when I went to Fluker and put my head in the bin for the thumbnail, whew, I paid for that, that's for sure. All right, here, Guaps. Come here, Guap. Come here. Look at this. Watch that. All he's got to do is get wind of it. Oh, there it is. I want to put it in the plate. Come on. Look at that. So happy. So happy. Look at how crazy he goes for him, huh? Right? So you can see they get excited to eat this stuff. Done. Oh, he's on me. That's not me. He was over here. I think we dropped one here. This is the only time I think he would get a little too rambunctious for me. But watch this. Come on, buddy. Look down. Look down. Oh, he's excited. He's excited. Can you see my fingers? There you go. There you go. Oh, that's good stuff, huh? I think he loves it. Right here, buddy. Oh, he uses that tongue to get it on. Get it up there. Oh, there's one more. Oh, God. Guapo, come on. There it is. That's it. All better. Let's go see Petro. Petro was the other participant in this battle of the reptile stars here at the camp. I can't believe I fed these guys earlier, and now they're in. Little rascals. Let's see. By the way, little star tortoises. Happy little booger right there. So cute. I love it. They're getting big, and they're all... Hi guys. Let me just brace this with this little thing. Let's see if they... I haven't tried feeding them this stuff yet. I wonder if I can kind of... This is not the best brace, but it'll have to do. And then this, of course, is falling down on me. My dead pet's heads are falling off. We've got Cuban tree frogs over there. Oh, don't get squished, tree frogger. Get out of there, frogger. All right, let's see. Let's do this. See if it sticks a little bit. Just do me a favor. Stick up in there, will you? All right, that's good. Okay, now let's see if I chuck one or two in there. Will they kind of go for it? Oh, there's some interest. Look at this. They love superworms. And this is just a good way, like I said, keep these guys well-rounded. There's nothing wrong with giving them some worms to eat. I mean, it's like a hell of a good treat. It looks like candy to them, huh? Yummy. Who's gonna get it? Ladies get it. Very good. So yeah, here is Petro. Let me see if I can pull him out without getting this thing falling down on my head. Hey, excuse me, Petro, come here. Come here. That's a boy. Thank you. Thanks for coming out without incident. All right, I just want to look at you because there's his scar from the battle. Look at how well that is done. He is doing incredibly well, right? He is such a good guy. This is such a good lizard right here. Although if you're a Cuban iguana named Guapo, might not think the same way. But look at this really stout, fleshy, kind of almost looks like that, you know, the dinosaur, the Pachycephalosaurus, with that bony crest that it had to ram each other. But this one here is real meaty, as are the jowls, but he's got these gorgeous spines. And I've said this for those of you who don't know, I'm going to say it again, but the cyclura, you can tell cyclura iguanas because they'll have nuchal crest, although this isn't very well defined, and then a break in the spines, and then they have a dorsal crest, a break again in the spines, and then the tail crest, tail spines, and they have a break. They also have a cylindrical tail, which is where you get the word cyclura, which is their genus name. This is Cyclura cornuta, which means horn, okay? And they are found in Hispaniola and a couple of islands, like the Mona Island iguana. They're a type of rhino iguana. But these are very popular Cyclura. A lot of people have rhinos. They're great. These have tamed up nicely. There's Jamaican iguanas. There's the Exuma Island iguana, the Grand Cayman iguana, the Lewisite blue iguana, the Cayman brack. There is, oh gosh, there are quite a few different iguanas from all these islands, but these are just some of the best. I absolutely love the rhinos. You can see a little interest from this little Burmese star tortoise. Let's do an experiment. I don't think the Burmese stars will nibble on one of these. I don't think that'll happen, but let's try it. Let's see if it notices that bug. Will it eat a little protein? I don't want the iguana to see, and he does. Oh boy, the iguana has seen it. And he's gonna go in. I'll see you later, dude. I'm doing my experiment now with this Burmese star. Let's see. Let's see if they'll eat a little animal protein when easily available. I don't think so. Nope, not gonna happen. Well, some tortoises will do that. They'll nibble on it. Whew, pretty nice mellow day. Oh wait, let's go ahead, get this down. See you guys. Very good. Okay, now as we continue our little ode to Guapo being alive again. Thank you, Guapo. Thanks for being here. I love you. Let's go see Lola and follow up with her. I have some good news for Lola. She is pooping and eating and acting normal, which is just fantastic. Here she is. Hey, Lolo. Come here, Lolo. Look at this, guys. We got poops. We got lots of poops. I'm so happy to see poops of this magnitude. There was a poop there the other day that was quite large. Look at that. Poopies. Look at this. Poopies. She is just, I mean, she is not afraid to turd. Turd. Turd is the word. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, there's her candy. Yeah, gummy worms. There you go. Super worms are like gummy worms, huh? She really mashes them down. And of course, when this animal is healing, it's good to have protein to help heal her up and put some weight on. That's very, very important. And we're gonna look under her belly. I think it's gonna be time soon to take those stitches out. Get this guy out. We're gonna get those stitches out of her here. I'll have to do that soon. I love how well her tongue works, just like a chameleon in a way. She just uses her tongue to get that worm up into her mouth. And that's it. There you go, young lady. Let's have a look at you, huh? Let's look, friends. Let's see what her little belly looks like. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. Look at that. That's ready to go. That is ready to go. That is a nice scar. That is well done. Dr. Mike did a good job. We're gonna have to snip those and get these all out, right? Look at her, she's standing like Godzilla. I love you. So that's cool. Oh, again, this is the happiest I've ever been to see turds. We were waiting for her to poop, and she has done just that. So, yeah, her bowel movements are regular. Her, you know, her appetite has come back. It's getting better and better every week. She's gaining weight. She's shedding, which is another good sign that she's healthy right here. And I will be doing a reintroduction to Guapo to see if we can get them to both kind of live together in harmony. Now, here's a theory of mine. Since she had reproductive issues, she may have been chasing off Guapo because she knew she could not reproduce. It would be detrimental for her. So if there's no reason to reproduce, there's no reason to be around another male. In essence, if she's not capable of reproduction, then she's just like another male. She's defending her territory for her space and resources. So the only reason they would get together in the wild is to reproduce. So with that, her knowing perhaps that something was wrong in her, she didn't feel good. She didn't want him around because she didn't want to take the opportunity or the chance of him breeding her. So it was really just, you know, like two males coming together, if that makes any sense. That's a hypothesis of mine I had, and it makes a lot of sense. Look at this. What do you see here, friends? I see the last superworm about to get it. Come on. Come on, Lo. There she goes. She'll get it. I love how gentle she gets just the worm into her mouth and not any of the soil. But look at her little dewlap, looks good. She is so happy. I'm so glad Dr. Mike is my veterinarian, because he and I get to brainstorm together. We get to, you know, he has so much knowledge, and it was really cool that he thought, you know what, let's do a blood test after, you know, trying to get the bowels to move. They were the embryonic problems, the yolk, the eggs developing were putting so much pressure on her, she couldn't have regular bowel movements. So it caused a lot of the fecal matter to solidify, really get hard in there. So he had to massage it while she was open. He massaged some of that stuff to break it up a little bit. How about that, an intestinal massage? I mean, my goodness. So Dr. Mike, you know, he goes for it. And I've got to say, he has saved quite a few animals. Guapo, Lola, Lumpy. You know, he saved Darwin a while back, you know, when she hurt her neck. So, you know, my gosh, it's just amazing to have such a great veterinarian helping me out. So appreciate you, Dr. Mike and PGA Animal Clinic. And I appreciate each and every one of you who are out there watching these videos. I just, like I said, I just wanted to take, you know, a little time and reflect on what Guapo went through, what Lola has gone through. I'm just very fortunate that these two lizards that I've had since August of 2004 are still here. They can live 60 years or more. So there you have it. Were some of you born in August of 2004? Let me know in the comments below. When were you guys born? Are these lizards older or younger than you? I'd love to know. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all again real soon. And be good to animals. Go to patreon.com/Kamp Kenan for more content and live video with me every week, Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, that's it. I'm talking to you later. Bye.